have your face in
Stop
the
talking.
video.
Let me do the introduction. So, hey guys, it's Megan, and if you're new to my channel, this is going to be a different video, but I think you're going to enjoy it. I'm recording a video where my dad is going to do my makeup, and my dad knows absolutely nothing about makeup. I don't think he's ever even touched makeup before, so this should be interesting. If you're new to my channel, you should subscribe because I've gotten pretty good at uploading consistently on Mondays and Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and I think there's not much else to say in the introduction. So turn on notifications if you haven't already so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. And now I'm going to explain the rules to my dad, and my dad should like show the camera his face. And my cat should get out of the Christmas tree! This is my dad, so he's going to be the makeup artist for today's video, and I'm kind of nervous. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't because I've never had somebody do my makeup before. I'm always the one doing my makeup, or I'll do somebody else's makeup, but I've never had my makeup done before. So you can't really see it, but right over here, if my dad moves, I might, okay, you can kind of see some of the piles, but I've sorted my makeup that I brought that I'm going to let him use because I don't really worry that much that he's going to destroy them, but these are products that I'm not the biggest fans of, so like if they get destroyed by him jabbing a brush into it, I won't be too upset. But I have these categories, and I'm going to have my dad pick at least one item from each category to use on my face. But the rule is I'm not allowed to give him any hints on what he's supposed to use each item for, and I want him to use brushes. I don't want him to just use his hands. And you did wash your hands, right?
Yes, I washed my hands.
So I guess there's not much else I can say other than let's get started. I'm not gonna give you any like hints on what the order of operations is.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you haven't watched any of my makeup tutorials,
no.
So this should be interesting. And I'm sorry about the lighting in this video. I'm not as close to the light anymore because my dad wanted space to like get at my makeup. So you'll be able to see the finished product once we're done, and I'll get closer to the camera. But let's get started. I'm nervous.
You have gotten your makeup done before, Megan.
Thing?
At least one thing from each category. And remember, you have to use at least one thing from each category, and there are 9 categories. So you need to use at least 9 different items.
Oh, I'm so confused. It's wintertime, so your tan is gone.
Oh my god.
So we're going to use the brown.
Can you show the...
No.
No, I can't.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to take this seriously.
I am.
So you're starting off using 2 brown shades from my NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. And he's starting off using a powder. Wait, Dad, people will think this is racist if you make my whole face brown.
We're gonna make you look like you just got back from Florida.
Okay.
You already look like you got a tan.
And at the end of this, I will explain to you the order in which I usually use products. Sorry if you can hear my animals eating, specifically my dog.
Okay, now I'm gonna put your brushes that I use off to the side because you're probably gonna have to clean those, right, when I'm done?
I guess maybe.
Okay.
Probably.
Now we're gonna go.
I can't even really see what I look like in the camera.
You don't need to see till we're done.
This is so nerve-wracking. I don't like this.
So we're gonna go and go. Oh, you use that one a lot. So wait, no, I don't want to use that.
Well, now I need a paper towel if you want to clean off that brush.
You're
Here.
giving me some of the rules. Okay.
Well, just to like clean it off, at least.
Okay. No, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go.
And I don't know if I also told you that I want you to try and make me look what you think would be pretty.
Oh, you didn't say that.
I told you I wanted you to take it seriously.
Close your eyes.
Hang on a sec. I also, once you use a product, I want you to put it over here in like a pile or something so I can at the end say what you used.
Oh, this is not working.
Skittles agrees.
Well, I gotta match it now because it came down in there, so now it has to look the same on both sides, right, Heather?
Oh, you don't even want to try liquid eyeliner.
Oh, Heather's not allowed to give you any hints either, because Heather actually has learned quite a bit about makeup from me, I think. Or maybe that's
Are you giving him the chance
say.
to do liquid?
What?
Are you giving him the chance to do liquid?
That's one of the options.
brush.
I wonder if Skittles was just visible in the camera.
Okay, so we used this big giant color. So this is all the same stuff, right? I'll
Yeah,
put it over
that's
there.
one category. So
Okay.
yeah. Also, I want to show the camera what I have my brushes in. I've put my brushes in this little cup just so it was easier for him to access them. And I haven't told him what each brush is for. What do you think that is that you
Well,
have in your hand?
This is blush.
Okay. So this one that my dad is using is actually one that Heather gave me that she used to use for her baton performances.
What is it?
So it's a quite dramatic color. Smokey, get out of the Christmas tree!
It's not that dramatic.
Heather's looking at me like,
Maybe I need more?
well, do whatever you want. If we get this video to 30 thumbs up, I will convince my mom to do my makeup, and then we can compare how well my parents do makeup on other people. And I'm not too worried that you don't know where things go. Smokey, get out of the tree! Smokey!
You must have to press pretty hard with this.
You're supposed to be making me pretty. I still can't even see what I look like in the viewfinder, so... And this room has a bunch of mirrors, but my vision is just so bad. And you're allowed to use more than one product from each category. You just have to use at least one, so.
Okay. Well, this one comes with reading material, or is this actually makeup in here?
There's makeup in there.
Oh, okay.
That one's actually kind of got instructions,
Oh,
but
that.
I don't necessarily do exactly what the thing says, because that's more for like people who don't know how to do makeup, but you don't know how to do makeup, so I guess you can use the instructions.
But they still don't make any sense.
Okay.
Because it's got me just combing your... Wow, they look so different.
What?
Is this the application? Oh, what? What? There's a template in here?
Oh no, yeah, there's some options for brow shapes if you want to change how my eyebrows look.
Oh.
I think it's pretty easy to tell which powder I use the most in my eyebrows, but I don't know.
You would think, but
You'd
you
think,
would
but
be mistaken.
I mean, you've seen me wear makeup before, right?
You actually ever use these templates?
I'm not allowed to tell you anything.
No, but it's really not going well.
You're gonna have to be super careful.
And it's probably something that should have went on earlier.
I can't tell you anything.
So now we're gonna go do this stuff when we should have done this stuff earlier.
I don't know,
But you
maybe.
can't have wet and dry. Just like stages, like you gotta put it on and wait for it to dry, and we're gonna do this egg thing.
Definitely gonna need to clean the egg thing after this.
Do you know what an inducer motor does on a furnace?
No.
Even if you had read it and saw that it said it was an inducer motor, would you know what to do with it?
No, I wouldn't.
Well,
That's why I'm not judging
It's
you, because I know you
concealer.
know nothing about
it's
this.
concealer. I don't know. I know it's skin color, and I'm using this egg to blend it into your face. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll teach you some new techniques.
Okay.
Maybe you didn't know this is a way you could use this. Oh, see, I should have read all these before we started.
Well,
Because this says foundation, and I'm smart enough to know that foundation is, you gotta build your foundation before you build your house. So this was supposed to go on first. So for me to be able to use this, it's gonna mess anything that I supposedly did right. It's gonna mess it up now. See, but you didn't want me to like study the
well, I didn't want you to
makeup.
study because
You
it was
just
supposed to be it's a funny
Okay,
video.
Well, I'm grabbing and going, so we're gonna put the house up first, and then we're gonna put the basement under it. That's basically what we're doing now. Oh my gosh, we gotta start all over.
Well, if you think that's what you need to do, then you can do it, but
But now we gotta go back to this. Which one I use now. So wait, no, that's not what we're going back.
I've got a feeling that this is going to be like an hour's worth of footage to go through.
Dazzler time.
I can like see glitter flying up off my face and going in my eyelashes.
Can't look.
I'm not looking.
Now I have to put. I'm gonna mess your lips all up.
You've worn like chapstick before, right?
Yeah.
Do you usually apply that this lightly, or?
No, but I'm afraid to go outside the lines and if you have a big clown face like Miranda sings.
Are you kidding me?
You may have made things worse for yourself by doing that because you have black stuff on your fingers. Okay, hang on a sec.
Oh.
You just destroyed my lipstick.
Well, you gotta tell me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not one that I wear very often. You have used everything, yeah.
But I don't think we're done yet.
You can be done whenever you want since you have used everything, but I still want you to make me pretty.
I don't know. Well, you're pretty anyways, but I don't know if that's possible for me to make you prettier by using these things. Let's see. Yeah, I need to fix that. So I think I have to go over it, cover it up. This is terrible. Just terrible. Okay, I think you're done. I think you're ready for your
The reveal?
Concert. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. See, your orange shirt is throwing off the color balance on this. All right.
Ta-da!
Let's see. So this is how my dad thinks a pretty girl should look.
That's not necessarily true.
I told you to make me pretty, and this is what you did.
That's what you
did. Now I'm gonna go through and talk about the things you chose to use and the order in which you used them. I can't remember exactly the order that you used, but I know that you started off using my contour palette, which is usually one of like the 4th or 5th steps I use. Usually I start off using a foundation, not necessarily this one, but like I use a foundation first. And then second, I use a concealer, and I only put that, like the foundation goes all over my face, and the concealer, you're not even in the frame.
I'm sorry.
I'm explaining something to you. Concealer, I usually put underneath my eyes, between my eyebrows, and like on top of any like red spots I have on my face. So that goes
I think
second.
I got that. I think I got that right. That's
think
what I
so.
use that for, kind
And
of.
then I always use this. I use this third, and this is to set the foundation and the concealer so it's not sticky, so that way I can blend other colors on top of it without it just like doing what the blush kind of did, because you kind of use the blush to set my foundation, but I use a powder after foundation. And then I typically, after setting my face with powder, 4th I'll use this palette, and I will use this shade usually to contour my face. I mean, you use that all over my face. I'm not sure.
You know, if
why.
you quiz me on this, I'm never gonna be able
I know,
to recall
but
all
I'm
this.
explaining it for the video purpose.
I gotcha.
And then blush, I usually use a blush after contouring, and then I'll go back into that contour palette and I'll use this shade right here, which is a highlight, and I usually highlight my face to make it like look more structured. Then after I contour and highlight and blush my face, I'll go in using my eyebrow palette, and I usually use, oh my god, what did you do to this shade? Usually use this shade right here and this brush.
But now it's broken and I can't use it anymore.
It's not
'cause
broken.
My dad destroyed it.
No, it's not broken. The only thing you actually broke was my lipstick. You just didn't close, or you didn't like
I saw that
retract
coming,
it.
too.
I saw it coming too, and I didn't want to say anything,
Well,
but
you should have said something, because
should've, but-
I should have realized I didn't retract it, and I wasn't even thinking
Yeah.
that it was going to smash into the cap.
it's okay.
I know
won't.
better than that with lip
Chapstick.
balm. Yeah.
But yeah, I use this to do my eyebrows. I never actually use the brush that comes with this because it's too big to get the precision I want. And my eyebrows, they're not terrible, but I wouldn't go out in public like this. And then after I do my eyebrows, I typically move on to eyeshadow, which you got the brush right. You did use an eyeshadow brush. Oh my god. And this isn't even my contour brush. You use this brush in a brown shade, but this is the brush I usually use for those shades, so I definitely need to wash this because this is the brush I use to set my face with my powder, but then I usually use eyeshadow. It doesn't have to be this palette, but like this is just an easier one to show. I knew you were going to use the giant palette when I gave you that option. But yeah, after I do my eyeshadow, I typically go on to eyeliner, and I usually give myself a winged eyeliner, which I think is what you tried to do.
You got wings.
But they're lines. But you used an eyeliner that I typically use on my lower eyelashes, or my lower lash line, because it's just to make my eyes a little darker, or make them look a little more defined. And then I use this on the top for the liquid eyeliner for the wing. And then I go on to mascara. Mascara is one of the last steps that I usually do. And then the very last step I do
you use
is
both,
lipstick.
or just one or the other?
I only use one.
I think I did good with that part.
Yeah.
I think I got your lashes good.
But let me just zoom this camera in so you can see the eye makeup. That's what it looks like. and it's actually kind of making my eyes look pretty green, which they're usually like a gray color, but definitely goes with this outfit. Absolutely not. I would never wear green eyeshadow with a Galaxy shirt and jacket, but that's what we're going for today. But yeah, like I said earlier, if you can get this video up to 30 likes, I will try and convince my mom to try to do my makeup and see her interpretation of making me look pretty.
Yes, I failed miserably. I know.
You didn't fail, you just didn't do great. Say bye to my dad. He did a good job. Don't be mean to him in the comments. He did the best he could do with makeup, with his experience.
What do you expect? Which is 0.
My dad often says that he's amazed at how I'm able to just talk to the camera and not be uncomfortable with it, but I think that you did a pretty good job at not being too camera shy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video here. If you enjoyed this video, you should make sure to give it a big thumbs up because it helps my channel and it lets me know that you enjoy the content I'm putting out. And share this video with your friends. Maybe have your dad do your makeup, or I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please subscribe before you leave, and please don't unsubscribe because I'd be sad because the number has been going up. So yeah, I love you and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.